I'm here at HSN, and always love having Daisy Fuentes here sharing her wonderful, what we call that chic, laid back, just
the
Cali
Malibu
style.
chill vibe.
Yeah.
And it's so chill.
It's all about the tea.
We wanted to wear it.
Yes.
We wanted to stamp it on the t-shirt so that you can get into that state of mind.
And can I just tell you, and I always talk about fabrics. I am crazy. And what was the first thing I said to you? Your tees and your jogging pants are the softest, most wonderful fabric. And we're bringing it to you in your choice here. We have the black, and on the black, it
Sunny
says...
state of mind, baby.
Perfect. Brand new today, spring priced at $34.90. And then in the off-white, oh, how cute is that back?
Right?
I love that
the little detail on the back.
Looks like a zipper. It's so fun. And then, of course, the off-white is going to have the hot stars.
What I'm wearing.
And I love it underneath of your flannel. So cute.
Yeah, it's all about layering.
Yeah. And then we have the blush, which I'm wearing.
Which you're wearing.
So cute with the little palm tree.
With a little gold detail, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine coming through, and it just says chill.
My producer said, this is the shirt for everybody, and it's true.
Chill, baby, chill.
And sometimes we need to be reminded of that, right? And do we still have the stripe too?
Yes. Here's the stripe, and I just saw it on one of our models, but we still have it.
All right, check with your, we're gonna double check on that, I'm hoping, because like I said, you had so many pre-selected specials that were selling out on hsn.com even before your show.
Absolutely.
So let me double check on that.
So they're all slightly different, as you can see. Yeah. And the stripe one is just a more classic look.
We do have it. Okay,
great, perfect. It's a more classic look. So, you know, it's not a graphic tee, but it's also going to become one of your favorite everyday t-shirts. This will go with everything. You can pair this with jeans or white jeans in the summer.
Oh, that would be great.
Under the military jacket even, or with shorts. And it's more of a classic t-shirt, more of a sophisticated
look. And the
look.
neckline's a little different because it comes down a little bit.
It's a little bit lower, and these are more, you know, of a classic graphic tee scoop shape. Yeah, right. But still really, it fits really well. They're not boxy, they're not too big. The arm is exactly falling at the right length. You know how sometimes they're a little long or sometimes they're a little tight. This is gonna be just perfect.
And I love the length. I mean, you can see that, you know, Victoria just put the, she tucked it to the front end and then left it long in the back.
I did that little accidental tuck too, and I left it a little long in the back.
I tied mine in a little knot.
That's brilliant.
And I love this duster with going back.
Duster.
Oh, and the tie-dye, that's coming up. So have fun with your fashions. I know these have been quite popular today. Hundreds have now been selected. And with FlexPay, it's under $18. And we're going to ship this directly out to you. I know. How great is that?
Amazing.
Extra small through extra large, 1X through 3X, all washable, 95% rayon or 86% rayon, 4% spandex. But it's that yummy, delicious, just want to live in material.
And you will. All these pieces are everyday pieces. You will live in this. That's what it's about. It's about you really being able to mix and match with what's in your closet already. No fuss. Trend right. I am translating the trends so that you don't have to overthink it or think, oh, am I wearing this wrong? Am I wearing too much trend? Do I look too young? Am I looking tragic? No, you're gonna look spot on.
And thank you for that, because even the cuts, the length that you did, they're not, you know, cutting you off mid-waist, but you want to, you know, you love the styles, you love the tees, you love the, you know, like the signature statement tees. That's exactly what you're bringing to us here. Very popular, especially, it looks like now, the stripe is going to be the first to sell out. So we have the stripe.
It's a really good one.
The black says sunny state of mind.
I love the black.
Mine, we're just going to chill. I love that blush color,
You know what I love
too.
about the black is that it looks all black, and then every now and then when the light hits it, you get that bit of, oh, there's something there. What's going on?
Yeah,
you know?
And then the back. I love that.
Yes.
On both.
Little detail.
See on the stars, too.
It's those little details that make them feel like a very expensive t-shirt.
And believe me, I mean, this retail at $59.